guys, welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. We hope you're all doing well today. Yep. This is your match preview for Chelsea versus AFC Wimbledon. But before we get into that, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share this channel out as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. Thank you so much for joining us. But also, guys, go and follow us on our TikTok and Instagram. Links will be in the channel description to all those things. Guys, Twitter will also be in the description as well. So get over there and go and check us out on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram. Yeah. So guys, let's talk Chelsea versus AFC Wimbledon. It's not going to be on TV. There's going to be no live stream from us. We haven't been able to source a suitable stream. There's been nothing. There's no cameras at the bridge. Yeah, what are we supposed to do? Read off stats?
You think they would make provisions?
They wouldn't.
You know,
it is what it is, though.
Companies out there who could televise it, you know. I think, you know, we should have a coverage of it, you know. So I know there's only a League 2 game, and they see the Carabao Cup as a lesser tournament.
But it is what it is. Like, we'll give you a match review, but there will be no watch along tonight, guys. So we do apologise for that. Yeah. It's out of our hands, so it's out of our control. So yeah, it is what it is. But let's talk about this game. You know, it's an opportunity for Chelsea to rotate, to bring in some younger players, to bring in an opportunity for younger players to play and to show themselves and express themselves. Pochettino has said there'll be a lot of 16 to 18 year olds playing tonight. He will be giving them ample opportunity to play. So who knows what the lineup's going to be. We haven't got a clue. We've put one together that we think is more than capable. We'll show you that in a bit. But an opportunity for 16 to 18 year olds to play in this Chelsea first team is great. It means Pochettino wants to see the depth. But Dad, like, what do you think? Like, how do you feel about this game? Do you feel confident in seeing some of these younger boys go out and do something?
Yeah, I feel confident, but also at the same time, we mustn't leave ourselves vulnerable. Now, this has happened in the past, you know, when we've played lesser clubs, and you know, we have left ourselves wide open. You know, so we have to take that on board. But you know, all in all, I'm happy to see the young players, you know, from the academy coming onto the pitch and getting some, you know, minutes playing. So, you know, it's all part of their, you know, experience and, you know, their rise in the fame to the first team and everything else. But we just cannot, you know, leave ourselves vulnerable tonight. You know, we need to win this game. If you don't win this game, then obviously, you know, you're a bit of a laughing stock. So, I say, yeah, you know, get out there, but be very cautious because, you know, you must never underestimate opponents from these lesser teams.
No,
and, you know, this is where things do go wrong, and it's gone wrong in the past. You know, I refer back to, you know, I can't remember the year precisely. Was it
2015? Bradford at Stamford Bridge. We put a lot of youth players out, and look at how that ended. Yeah, it was an awful game. But you know, at the end of the day, it's just about us progressing and learning as a club. You know, there's still plenty of time for us to learn about these players, and Pochettino obviously wants to learn about these players now. So I think this is giving us ample opportunity.
It's still a cup.
It's still silverware, and Pochettino says he wants to go for all trophies. He wants to fight on all fronts this season, which I think is an excellent attitude to take.
If we don't fight seriously for it, other clubs will, and this is where, you know, we're losing out, and over previous years we have done. So let's not be conceited. Let's, you know, sort of, you know, do this sort of like sensibly, and, you know, play tactically, and, you know, win this game. You know,
yeah, I agree.
We can do.
You know, we talk about this game as if it's like a BTAC game. It's not. It's still a trophy at stake, and we have to be cautious of this. And we want to win this trophy. Pochettino said he wants to fight for this trophy, and I think this would be a nice trophy for him to win and for Chelsea to win. You know, we haven't won any silverware since the FIFA Club World Cup, so it gives us an opportunity to add those to our sort of array of trophies. You know, But yeah, it is what it is. But guys, like, let's talk about the lineup. Let's talk about the players that could feature. You know, you're gonna look at these academy players, as we said. You know, but there's still players in the first team that need game time, and they haven't had that game time just yet. So we've put our lineup together that we think is more than capable of beating AFC Wimbledon today. So let's get into that, and we'll give you our individual thoughts. So guys, this is our lineup for Chelsea versus FC Wimbledon. So starting off in goal, we've got none other than Robert Sanchez. I think he's an ample goalkeeper. Jorge Petrovic should have played today, but he's not ready. But excited to see how Jorge Petrovic gets on in later games. Dad, Robert Sanchez had a really good game against Luton Town on Friday. What do you think for this game? Do you think it's just a continuation of momentum and just continuing to try and keep a clean sheet again?
Yeah, I think we've got to stay with Robert Sanchez tonight. You know, like you say, a brilliant performance, you know, last week against Luton Town. And, you know, he's our number one goalkeeper at the moment. We've got nobody else really.
Apart from Petrovic, who's just signed.
Who's just come in. So, I'm happy to go with him. Tonight. Yeah.
So I just think Robert Sanchez is a fantastic goalkeeper. I do think he's going to come good for us. I think he's a good goalkeeper playing football with his feet as well. You know, he can play out from the back. He can, you know, he's tall. He can take corner balls out of the air from corners. So great opportunity for him to start again. Moving into a back four of Ian Matson, Bashir Humphreys, Axel Disasi, and Malo Gusto. I mean, you could take Malo Gusto out and replace him with an academy player, but we don't know who's going to play there at this point in time. Dad, talk to me about this back four. You know, Ian Matson, Bashir Humphreys, Axel Disasi, and Malo Gusto.
Yeah, you've got an array of experience there. You know, excellent players and good defenders. So starting, you know, with Ian Matson. He's give a great performance when he's come on the pitch. You know, we've got Humphreys, you know,
decent youth
player, yeah. And then we've got Axel
Disasi
and Gusto. Yeah, so you know, those four, I think, you know, will sort of play harmoniously together and defend the goal well.
Yep, so that's a back four for me. Bashir Humphreys gives a lot of youth, you know, but an opportunity for him to get some first team minutes. Ian Matson played at Burnley last season, played effortlessly, looked really good in the Championship, so another opportunity for him as well. He looked really good in pre-season, so for me it's another opportunity. Malo Gusto's there purely just because we don't know who's going to play that right back position. It could be an academy player, it could be, you know, Malo Gusto, we don't know. Axel Disasi has not been perfect this season, but he can improve, and this is an opportunity for him to really show how good he actually is. You know, against a lower league team where he's got an opportunity to really express who he is as a defender. So we'll see what happens. Moving into the midfield, we've got Leslie Okachukwu and Moises Caicedo. Dad, more game time for Moises Caicedo and Leslie Okachukwu, his first actual Chelsea start. What do you think we could see from these two being a combination?
Okachukwu, you know, I don't know much about him, or his style of play. Like you said, this is his first time, you know, coming out onto the pitch, and you know, we will get a better insight of, you know, his level of play. Caicedo, you know, sort of this will be his second game on the pitch, really. You know, I'm not going to count the previous time, you know, when he only came on for 15 minutes, but you know, he's got an abundance of experience, you know, after playing for Brighton. You know, so I'm happy with the midfield there, and you know, to see Okachukwu play. Yeah, so yeah, you know, good on it. I think, you know, overall we've got to balance this 50-50. If we have too many academy boys on there, then, you know, we could lose this game, you know, and that would
ruin our season, kind of.
It would ruin our season, you know.
So yeah, so that's our midfield two in the double pivot. Moving on onto the left hand side, David Washington making his debut. Welcome to Chelsea, David Washington. We think you got an opportunity now to really show your stuff. You can play all across the front line, so that's perfect. You know, on the right, you know, David Washington is only just signed for us though, so we'll see how he gets on. He played at Santos, I think it was. So we'll see how he gets on. I'm looking forward to seeing how he gets on though. Moving on to the right hand side, Diego Moreira, think he had a fantastic pre-season for us. You know, he signed from Benfica on a free. You know, who gives an 18-year-old away for free? Who gives an 18-year-old with such talent away for free? It's incredible. So we have Diego Moreira on the right. And then moving into the number 10 position, Conor Gallagher. This is an opportunity for him to show his positioning and his attacking threat, you know, in that number 10 position. Dad, talk to me about Washington, Moreira and Gallagher.
Moreira and Gallagher. Moreira, you know, I believe he's a member of the youth team, isn't he?
He's a member of the main squad, but he's never really played.
Academy boy?
No, he came from Benfica. We bought him for free in the summer, you know, and he played really well in pre-season.
So, you know, we just see how he plays tonight. You know, I think, you know, he should live up to the mark and, you know, playing for Santos, did you say?
No, that was David Washington.
Oh, David Washington. Playing for Benfica, you know, then, you know, he should have some experience under his belt. And, you know, in the middle there we've got
Conor
G, you know, and Conor Gallagher. I must say, you know, he's been playing tremendous, you know, this season. I know we're only into the third game in the Premier League, but he's really impressed me, and he's had a couple of goals. So you know, he's firing on all fours. He's playing better, you know, than he did last season. So, you know, it's good to have Conor Gallagher in there. And like I say, to balance things out, we need the experienced players because, you know, you just can't go in here, you know, conceited and thinking that you know, it's going to be an easy win, because the underdogs are out here tonight to prove a point and, you know, to basically humiliate us if they can.
What about David Washington, Dad, on the left-hand side? Like, do you know how much you know about David?
Not much.
Well, I know about David Washington a little bit. I don't know him a whole host about him, but I know he's a great player. He can play all across the front line. He can play as a striker, left winger, right winger. Yeah. I know he's come in for about 18 to 20 million pounds from Santos in Brazil. You know, he's got plenty of ability. So it's an opportunity for us to see him tonight. Conor Gallagher, for me, you know, plenty of experience in the first team for Chelsea after last season with all the dealings and stuff we went through last season. Moreira, I'm very excited to see how he gets on, but yeah, that's our three behind the striker. And then moving on into the striker position, we've got Mason Burstow. Mason Burstow scored his first goal for us against Dortmund in pre-season, and it's exciting to see how he gets on. He's 18 years of age, so he's got an opportunity to really show what he can do and what he's capable of. But, you know, Dad, Mason Burstow, like, what did you make of him in pre-season?
Yeah, you know, he was good, and you know, the goal he scored against Dortmund, yeah, you know, if he can do it against Dortmund, surely he can do it here tonight against AFC Wimbledon. And you know, it's good to see him back on the pitch, you know, getting playtime. And you know, this is where, you know, they build on their experience, because if we didn't play him at all, then, you know, they're never going to excel. So yeah, you know, happy to see a young lad on there. I know, you know, as our backup, we got our substitutes, and but you know, let's see how these play, and it's all about, you know, confidence, experience, the synchronicity of the game, you know, and you know how they all sort of chemically gel together, you know, and play. So yeah.
I mean, if we look at the bench as well, there's a host of experience to call on if needed. You got Marcus Bettinelli, Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell, Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Raheem Sterling, and Nicholas Jackson. You know, we have to look at that and we have to say, you know, that isn't it. That is a. Why have I put Moises Caicedo on the bench and in the team? Sorry about that, guys. I've made that mistake again. But guys, look. At the end of the day, there's a whole host of players to call on there from the bench. You know, we got Jackson Sterling, you know, you got Fernandez, Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva. You know, there's a whole host of players that we can call upon. So, guys, that is our team. Let's go back to the main screen now, and we will give you our predictions. So, guys, in terms of a prediction, Dad, I'm going to let you go first.
Okay. You know, considering, you know, the array of young players we've got on here tonight, you know, I think, you know, quite a few of them do shine, and you know, anything is possible. I think, you know, that the result could be 2-0 to Chelsea. I'm hoping so. So, I'd like to see them all out there, playing their hearts out and, raising the flag for Chelsea. Come on, let's win this game, and get to the next round of the Carabao Cup. I know it's a lesser tournament and so forth, but silverware is silverware, and we haven't had much of that in recent years. So let's build on our array of silverware.
Exactly. So, guys, in terms of prediction from me, I'm going to go Chelsea 3, AFC Wimbledon 0. I'm going to say Conor Gallagher to score.
All right, yeah.
I'm going to say David Washington to score. And I'm going to say a goal from Disasi. But guys, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let us know your predictions. Let us know your thoughts on our lineup. But before we end this video, we're going to ask you to please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share this channel out as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. Also, guys, go and follow us on our TikTok and our Instagram and our Twitter. All links to the channel will be in the description. We hope you've all enjoyed today's video. If you have, as I said, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share this channel out as much as possible, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow later on for the match review. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.